Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, a game I installed out of boredom and continued playing out of spite. Within minutes, I realized two things. One, this world is beautiful. Not pretty, not nice, but the kind of beauty that makes you stare at a painted skyline and reconsider your entire life trajectory. Like, damn, maybe I should have gone to art school instead of becoming a professional disappointment. And two, this game grabbed me by the throat. Not metaphorically, I mean spiritually. It reached through the monitor, cupped my soul like a bowling ball. Then it whispered, "Pay attention." And for once in my miserable life, I actually did. And then this happens. At this point, the game didn't just grab me by my throat. It slid a hand directly into my chest, rummaged around like it was searching for spare change, and pulled out feelings I didn't know I even had. It was beautiful. It was haunting. It was the emotional equivalent of being gently slapped by God. I cried. My wife cried. Her boyfriend cried. We all cried. And that's when I realized, what the fuck are you doing here, Craig? Hello everyone and welcome to my schizophrenic playthrough of Expedition 33, set in a world so beautiful, so majestic, so... Oh. Sorry. Please forgive me for my poor presentation. I didn't have the leisure of cleaning myself up because, well, I just lost 98% of my crew through a bloody massacre, hand-delivered by an old man with erectile dysfunction and impending dementia. Expedition 33 is a turn-based artistic fever dream where everyone is dying, a world collapsing, and everyone speaks as if they're contractually obligated to be sad on camera. Every year, a giant cosmic hentai artist squints at humanity and decides to Thanos snap everyone out of existence. Your mission? March up to Madam Color Correction herself, politely intimidate her with your sword, and tell her to stop what used to be a harmless session of sky sketching, anime fan service to a now evolved seasonal genocide. In this beautifully crafted emotional roller coaster with a minimum height requirement of severely traumatized, you follow a group of protagonists doing their best to survive a world that was clearly painted by someone going through 3 simultaneous breakdowns. Over time, you will watch them grow from wide-eyed beginners into fully seasoned war criminals, the kind who can bench press existential despair and parry fully winded up swings from godlike beings. This world is beautiful, but it's not what it seems to be. There will be a twist in this story many will not expect. Expedition 33 may present itself like this, but what it could actually be is this. If everyone in Mayal's family went to therapy, but thanks to their lack of self-respect and awareness, we were able to experience this absolute masterpiece. So please, if life is crushing your soul, don't go to therapy. Write it down, bottle it up, hand it to a novelist. Let millions witness your suffering for entertainment purposes. These are all jokes. Please consult someone smarter than me. But laughs. What do you mean by the world is not what it seems to be? Okay, if you want me to stop speaking in tongues like a schizophrenic lighthouse keeper, here it is. You're not real. None of you are real. You are all living inside a fucking painting. A watercolor purgatory scribbled together by a family of emotionally unstable goblins who cope with tragedy the same way I cope with taxes. Poorly and with zero professional help. Throughout this journey, you will witness pain. You will witness sorrow. You will witness emotional devastation so profound, it feels like the game is actively trying to hollow you out from the inside. Oh my god. But hey, we got lots of feet if that's what you're into. Battles in Expedition 33 are the unholy culmination of everything JRPGs have been pretending to offer since the dawn of time. A combat system that's actually reactive, actually strategic, and not just a turn-based slideshow where you press attack and wait for God to sort out the math. For years, the genre has been stumbling around like a concussed crack fiend, getting blitzed off innovation that amount to sparkles, amnesia, and the ritual summoning of yet another spiky-haired orphan. Meanwhile, Expedition 33 would be asked, how many push-ups can you do? And that's when it says, all of them. It's been titty-maxing in the corner while the rest of the genre choke on their very own shit that they've been expelling from their anus. The battles, especially boss battles in Expedition 33, are beautiful, satisfying, and sometimes a little fucking hard. Some enemies attack with predictable, polite little patterns, the kind you can parry with one hand while jelking with the other. Other enemies attack like they've been studying your weaknesses through your bedroom window for 3 nights straight. Some enemies will require you to die repeatedly just to understand what the hell their animations even mean. And then there are the real degenerates, the ones who slap you faster than your brain can process, and only one of those hits needs to slip through for you to hear distant hymns, feel your soul leaving your body, and briefly meet God. This is turn-based combat, yes. But it's turn-based combat that wants you dead. But it doesn't have to be like this. Battles will get significantly easier if you decide to grind like an unmedicated goblin who has mistaken experience for shiny objects. Leveling up lets you pump attributes that increase your survivability, your damage, and how quickly you can rotate turns like a tactical washing machine. You will learn new skills, unlock new passives, and gradually transform your party from scrappy survivors into war criminals. Each character has their own unique kit, their own mechanics, their own beautiful designer-intended playstyle, which you will immediately disregard because it genuinely does not matter. Use whoever you want, pick randomly, roll a dice, close your eyes. It's all the same in the end. Because once you grind enough, every character becomes capable of hitting numbers so large they stop being numerical values and start becoming abstract art. Enormous screen-filling glyphs that looks less like damage and more like the game trying to spell out an ancient prophecy for you. Now, how do we unlock Gustav's other skills, you ask? Well, at the dawn of Act 2, he performs the holy trinity of character upgrades, grows back his missing arm, paints his hair white with the tears of God, and equips a fresh voice actor. Only then are his new skills revealed. Exploring the world of this game is actually fun, which is shocking because most JRPGs treat exploration like a tax you pay in order to obtain special rewards. Wandering off the main path rewards you with special weapons, hidden loot, and the occasional boss that will tear your penis off. Some places are peaceful, some are scenic, and then you have the Abyss, a location that gently encourages you to turn around in the same way a beware of dog sign gently recommends you to fuck off from the property. Naturally, I went in anyway. At first, it's quiet, then unsettling, then artistically traumatic. And Verso did warn us not to reach the end, but I ignored him. Well, because he has a track record of being a practiced liar.
You betrayed us!
And what do I find at the bottom? A man, not just any man, a legend, a human calamity with a gargantuan sword, the very same one we saw buried in an Axon's head at an earlier point, a creature that typically requires an entire party to be taken down. This guy, he took it down, solo, on his lunch break. His name is Simon. And he was about to goon until you showed up. And he is not happy about that. Beating Simon isn't just difficult, it's the kind of difficulty that makes you question your reflexes, your IQ, your upbringing, and your willingness to use your controller as a suppository. Timing his parries is like trying to defuse a bomb, using only IKEA instructions. And every time you think you've learned his moves, he casually introduces a new one, usually delivered at Mach 3, straight into your teeth. You're sweating, panicking, mashing inputs like a caffeinated rodent, and Simon is standing there planning what color flowers to put at your funeral. And when you finally think you're about to beat him, what the fuck? He deletes you. For those who parry after, if only we could parry that. But what if the impossible happens and Simon actually falls? You don't feel triumphant, you feel changed. Your hands are shaking. Your soul feels lighter. You've ascended to a higher state of existence. You have now become the kind of person who judges others for not beating Simon. Because Simon isn't just a boss fight, he's a rite of passage, a trial by fire, pain, and emotional damage. That's the magic of Expedition 33. Explore a little, find treasure. Explore a lot, find the walking embodiment of regret, smiling politely as you realize the difficulty curve is about to violate you. But you know what? I'm happy to say that the game didn't just win awards. It took Game of the Year, and it absolutely earned it. And to show their appreciation, Sandfall Interactive dropped a free update. A new location, new pictos, new weapons, and a new Simon.
What the fuck?
Yup, forget the one you just saw. This Simon crawled straight out of the devil's anus and is currently dismantling me with surgical precision. I can't tell if this fight is their way of saying thank you or go fuck yourself. Either way, I respect it deeply. And in the end, Expedition 33 isn't just a game, it's an experience, and I genuinely loved it. And it will definitely be a game I remember years from now. The kind that sneaks into your brain and refuses to leave. Like a raccoon hiding in the alleyway dumpster bin, waiting for the right moment to ambush and consume your local crackhead. Congratulations, Sandfall Interactive. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Subscribe for more shitty content.